Alright, so now let's do an elastic collision problem. So here we have a 45-gram bullet moving at 575 meters per second strikes a 4.2 kilogram bag of flour that is on ice at rest. The bullet passes through the bag, leaving at 250 meters per second. How fast is the bag moving when the bullet exits? So we know that this is an elastic collision problem because in the problem you can see that the bullet and the bag will have different velocities, right? They're not going to come together and have the same velocity. They're going to have different velocities. So what we do is we take the information given to us in the problem and we plug it into our conservation of momentum equation, right? So switch. Oh, let me this up here. So let's say that our bullet is our mass 1, right? So move it down a little. So because one of these is in grams and the other is in kilograms, I would strongly advise to convert from grams to kilograms, right? So that would just be dividing this by 1,000, so it would be 0.045 kilograms times V1 initial, that's 570. I won't use units, complicate things. And then add mass 2 would be our bag of flour, so 4.2, and then it's at rest. And at rest means that it has no initial velocity, so times 0 equals mass 1. So whatever we set as our mass 1 must be consistent, so we can't just say that now the bag of flour is the mass 1, we have to say that the bullet is mass 1. So 0.045, and then the problem tells us that it leaves at 250 meters per second, so that's our final, 250. And now we add mass 2, that's 4.2, and multiply it by velocity to final, which we don't know, it's what we're solving for, right? So we know that 4.2 times 0, that's just going to go away. So now let's simplify some more. Pen has a weird thing. Times 575, and then we subtract this 0.045 times 250, right? We want to isolate V2 final, minus 0.045 times 250 equals 4.2 V2 final. And then we take all of this and we divide it by 4.2. Divided by 4.2. That's going to be our final velocity. So if we plug that in, 75 minus 0.045 times 250 divided by 4.2, we end up with our V2 final being 3.482 meters per second. And that is how easy it is to do an elastic collision problem. You just get all the information from the question, then you plug it into your elastic collision conservation of momentum equation, and then you solve. Ooh, it's the end screen. Click on one of these links to be directed to that playlist. And don't forget to subscribe!